Hi, I'm Mike Walmsley, and let me share with you the power of targeted sales information, or for short, TSI. Now, imagine you've spoken to 5, 10, 15, 20 or more candidates today, and from every single candidate you've extracted information like that you see on your screen now. So you've interviewed Sunil Patel, you found out that he used to report to Martin Ellis, you found out that one of your weak competitors placed him there, and you've also found out the approximate staffing numbers in terms of permanent employees and contractors in that business. That's powerful information. Now, when you're trying to develop new business, my guess is that you'll probably gravitate to the big household names. And that can be good because they recruit big numbers, but it can also be challenging because they've got tight preferred supplier listings in many instances. With TSI, you can identify the companies of tomorrow. So take a look at this one here, Never Heard Of Limited, which of course is a made-up name. Now, one of your candidates, Peter Jones, used to work for Never Heard Of Limited. He reported to Julie Handley. Now, in the interview or telephone conversation with the candidate, I found out there were 32 permanent employees and 10 contractors, which is more than some other organisations that you might be targeting. So I'm thinking to myself now, I can call Julie Handley with Peter's permission, and I can take a verbal reference on Peter with Julie, and at the end of that call I can close her for a meeting or some level of commitment, safe in my knowledge that I know she's going to recruit reasonably regularly, although of course I would double check that in the phone call as well. Another benefit of this is that if I've interviewed Peter and I've found out that he really enjoyed his time working for that company because I've asked him that question, and I've found out that he'd be happy to work there again because I've said to him, Peter, thank you for explaining that you really enjoyed your time in that business. Incidentally, if we pick up another role back at Never Heard Of Limited, how interested would you be in working there again? And if he says yes, for me, he's a sellback. So at the end of that reference call, if he worked there, for example, a year ago, outside the terms and conditions of a competitor, then at the end of that call to Julie, I'll say, thanks for your positive comments on Peter. By the way, in view of your positive comments, he's immediately available. Would you like to have him back? And over the years, I've made many, many placements doing exactly that. Now, it's a bit less relevant in the permanent market, but I'm sure you can see the power of the technique. But more than this, so imagine if you could do 50 targeted sales information, get 50 pieces of targeted sales information in one day. Talking to 50 candidates. And imagine you've got 10 employees in your business. So that's 500 bits of TSI in one day. That's 2,500 in a week. That's 10,000 in a month. That's 30,000 bits of TSI in 3 months. This helps you to map out the market and identify not just the glamour companies that most recruiters gravitate to, but also the growth companies that the other recruiters may not be attacking. And you've got powerful information that helps you to make business decisions, to contact those companies and make money. So it's very simple to implement. Hope you have some fun with it. More importantly, I hope you make a lot of money by turning it into action within your day-to-day routine work.